a guy named Terry Harvey introduced me to Tito Jackson. And, Tito and I had a few things that, we collaborated about and just.
Now, was Terry Tito's manager?
Terry was Tito's. They had grew up in the same area in Gary, Indiana.
Okay.
And they were like lifelong friends. And so Tito, he nice guy. And the cool part about it was I got to tell Tito Jackson, hey, dude, I saw you guys when I was very young. I wanted to dance like your brother. And I love the Jackson 5. And to be able to, and I've always loved them. And I seen him, I seen him do at Texas Stadium. I seen him do the show where where Eddie Van Halen played with them and beat it. And you had to mail in your tickets and see if you got a request. And you sent your money in. You didn't even get to pick your tickets. You might have got picked or you might have got your money back. I got like 5 different sets of tickets. Closest I had was 4th row. But I saw that. But anyway, small talk with Tito and everything. And he moved to Oklahoma. He moved to Claremore.
Claremore, yeah.
And became a fixture. And, was great things are still happening there. And, some things are going on. But, we'd see Tito around. The last time I saw Tito was in Shawnee. Was ZZ Top
at FireLake.
And we were wearing the same hats. He liked to wear hats, but
he usually wears one of those bowler hats.
Yeah. And so, but this last weekend he passed away.
He did. With Terry.
With Terry, they were, from what I gathered, they were out getting hot rods.
They were heading from Oklahoma City to
they were
California.
They went to California.
And got the hot rods.
Picked up the hot rods and was coming back. And, they had also, the Jacksons had just got done playing in Munich, Germany. And I guess Munich is a real big town for Michael Jackson. They're supposed to have a statue there and all that. But, he came back and then hopped in the car and went with Terry. And I guess
these hot rods.
To get his cars and bring them back. And I guess on the way back, he had a stroke in the middle of New Mexico. And the closest... and
there's nothing out there on I-40.
The closest thing on I-40 was a tribal...
Indian reservation.
Like a tribe, not even a hospital. Like a clinic? Tribal clinic. And...
Because there's nothing out there.
It was
along
20 miles away, and I guess he passed out there and never regained consciousness. But, Tito Jackson, I just want you to know one thing. You've inspired me like I told him this to his face. You inspired me. Your brother made me want, your band and your brother made me want to be a tap dancer, but also, too, as later on in life, it intrigued me to be able to become what I am. And, but...
So since Tito's passed, they've been putting a lot of pictures up on social media. I saw one the other day of Tito down on his hands and knees, and he was cleaning Michael Jackson's star.
I believe it.
Was polishing
up
Michael Jackson's star.
Brother.
I get it.
I mean, it's his oldest brother.
But instead of having someone else clean his brother's star, he was down there on his hands and knees, cleaning his brother's star, which says a lot about the man.
I believe the guy would give you the shirt off his back. I believe that the guy was humble. He was a good human, and it's too bad that the story that he had is, hopefully it's going to still be told, because. So
I saw Terry put on his post today that they are going to continue to try to do some of these projects that they had started. With Tito.
If you're into any of the Tulsa race riots and all of that, come to find out, Tito Jackson and the Jackson family their relatives were in Oklahoma. Mm-hmm. The Samuel Jackson in the Tulsa race riots, that was his great uncle, I think, or grandpa, and he was Cherokee. Mm-hmm. So, there's a lot of legacy there.
And there was a lot of stuff that Tito was in the works of doing,
right,
in Tulsa and in Claremore. That hopefully some of this stuff will still come about.
They had already given him the key to the city, and
he was just getting ready to start the reality show too.
Yeah,
I mean, it was like just right there.
He had a lot of good things going to happen.
A lot of irons in the fire.
Right. And, it just, I guess when it's your time to go, it's your time to go, He wasn't the oldest brother.
He was the second one.
Second oldest.